The When We Were Young Fest lineup has dropped. Grab an iced coffee and let's break it down. Let me know what you guys think of the When We Were Young Fest lineup and who you're most looking forward to seeing this year. I want to know who took the All-American Rejects spot around 7 p.m., how long Coheed and Cambria's set's going to be, and there were 2 bands that were added at the last minute. Let's dig in. Let's start over on the 3 side stages. You have the Ghost, Alliance, and Verizon stages. The 1040 Ghost stage, The Paradox was one of those bands that just got added at the last minute. It seems like all of the heavy hitters from back in the day are over here on the side stages early. We've got Alisana going over to Emery, Tonight Alive, Cartel, Amberlin, the red jumpsuit apparatus. Did you guys know Maddie Mullins is currently fronting Amberlin? And over to Seosin and The Devil Wears Prada, Story of the Year. This is insane, but I do feel like there's some disrespect going on here with these OG legacy scene bands. As you start to get later in the day though, you do see some of the bigger bands coming out, like The Starting Line, Senses Fail, 4 Year Strong. Silverstein at 5 p.m. is Clutch, Motion City Soundtrack, August Burns Red, Diodos in the evening. Newfound Glory is going to be great. Here's another one of the additions. A primetime spot is Boys Like Girls at 8:20. They were rumored to be one of those bands that was replacing the All-American Rejects with a nighttime slot. Was the All-American Rejects slated to be on a side stage like the Ghost stage late at night? Finishing out the night, though, is going to be Dance Gavin Dance, Mom Jeans, Sleeping with Sirens. That's a great spot, too. Hey Monday, Atreyu, and Escape the Fate at 10 o'clock is super interesting to me. The fact that they came in above all of these other bands and got that spot, I don't know. All right, let's get in the meat potatoes. The main stage, LS Dunes kicking off the day. You can't get any better than that. Anthony Green and his supergroup, they've been putting out some great music lately. Then going over to Neck Deep, Mayday Parade, Under Oath, and Dashboard. Under Oath at 1 p.m. though feels like it's a little bit slept on to me. To me, some of the other bands build above them is a little questionable. It looks like Coheed got their way because they have a super long set. They got from 2:30 to whenever they got to start breaking down their gear for Simple Plan. Cobra Starship is smashed in between there, and then Taking Back Sunday. The Used has a primo spot at 5:30, so I'm thinking they're not the band that took the All-American Rejects spot for that like 7 p.m. or 8 p.m. prime time. Pierce the Veil was another band that was rumored to be taking that All-American Rejects spot, and they're on at 6:30. The last 4 heavy hitters of the day, though, one of these 2 bands are the ones that probably took that All-American Rejects spot. Jimmy Eat World at 7:20 and A Day to Remember at 8:10. That is going to be a hell of a set. Imagine seeing those bands back to back. We did, actually. I think they toured together like a few years ago. And then closing out the night, you got the big boys, Fall Out Boy and My Chemical Romance at 10:40. You guys better get some rest the night before. It's going to be a late one. We saw them in LA a couple years ago, and it was an amazing, like 2-hour long set. So I hope you guys have fun. Let me know what you guys think about the When We Were Young Fest lineup. Who are you most looking forward to seeing this year?